So you're thinking about moving to Texas, right? But should you go with cool, artsy, the vibes of Austin, or big city energy of Dallas? These two cities are like cousins who took very different life paths. One sipping craft beer in sandals, the other in closing $1 million deals and designer shoes. I have a unique perspective on this. I went to school in North Texas, so I spent a lot of time in Dallas hanging out with friends who grew up there. But now I live in Austin. Now, I originally moved here to be a school teacher, which I did for many, many years, but that's another story for another day. But let me tell you, I've experienced firsthand how different these two cities really are. If you're trying to decide where to move, you need to hear the truth about these two places. There are things people don't tell you and that they're not talking about that might completely change your mind. Let's talk vibes because trust me, Austin and Dallas feel like two completely different worlds. If Texas had two siblings, Austin would be the free-spirited artist, while Dallas would be the high-powered executive. So, what's it really like to live in these two cities? Let's break it down. Starting with Austin, the quirky, creative cousin. Austin is Texas with a twist, a city that thrives on creativity, individuality, and a relaxed lifestyle. You've probably heard of the phrase, keep Austin weird. And that's not just the slogan, it's really a way of life. Although that has changed a little bit. What makes Austin unique? It's a haven for creatives and entrepreneurs. Austin is a city where musicians, artists, and tech entrepreneurs coexist. It's a hotspot for digital nomads, startups, and remote workers who prefer working from a local coffee shop instead of a corporate high-rise. It also has that college town energy thanks to the University of Texas. The city has a young, progressive, and socially active population. There's student-driven activism, live music everywhere, and plenty of events catering to the younger crowd. Austin's downtown is highly walkable, and it's lined with trendy coffee shops, quirky boutiques, and craft breweries. If you're into locally owned businesses, Austin is your playground. The city's warm climate and green spaces make outdoor activities a big part of daily life. Whether it's hiking the Barton Creek Greenbelt, kayaking on Lady Bird Lake, or hanging out on the patios of restaurants. Austinites love being outside. One of the things that I love personally when moving to Austin is that everybody was relaxed and cool. It was super easy to get along with folks, and I got a chance to enjoy some really good food, which I'm a foodie, okay? And then some really good coffee, because there's tons of those things around. All of that really made me feel at home. If Austin is a free spirit, Dallas is the go-getter. The city is built on corporate success, wealth, and a love for the finer things in life. Dallas is home to many Fortune 500 companies, including AT&T, American Airlines, and Texas Instruments, just to name a few. If you're climbing the corporate ladder, this city is made for networking and career growth. Dallas leans more conservative and status-driven, with the cultural center around wealth, luxury, and success. You'll find high-end shopping at Highland Park Village. You'll have exclusive country clubs and fine dining restaurants everywhere. While Austin feels more casual, Dallas has a stronger divide between historically wealthy neighborhoods like Preston Hollow and Highland Park and newer wealth in the booming suburbs of Plano and Frisco. Unlike Austin's emphasis on local business, Dallas is dominated by big-name brands, corporate chains, and luxury retailers. Who's the winner in your mind for lifestyle and culture? I'd say Austin. I know I am a little bit biased because I live here, okay? But I like the fact that Austin is a city, a bigger city, but feels like a small town. So that relates to me, and that it's laid back. And you can be whoever you want to be. Now, if we're just specifically talking about culture, I would say that Dallas has way more museums with a whole district even, and its performing arts scene is booming. And that's something that Austin doesn't have as grand, I would say. Job market and the economy. When it comes to comparing job opportunities in Austin versus Dallas, it really comes down to industry preference and career growth potential. Both cities outpace the national average when it comes to job growth, but they excel differently in different industries. Let's look at Austin, the tech hub and the startup culture. Who's Austin best for? It's for somebody who's a tech professional, a creative, someone who likes to work from home, or small business owners. Major companies that are here: Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Google, Oracle, IBM, you name it, we have it. But what's the work culture like here? Well, it's very casual, it's flexible, remote friendly, and many companies offer a hybrid or fully remote work options. Austin's startup scene culture is thriving, with many entrepreneurs and freelancers working remotely from coffee shops and co-working spaces. Salaries are high, but the jobs are competitive to get into that marketplace. The average salary in the Austin area is just over $90,000 per year, with a median household income of $126,000. While Austin has higher salaries in the tech space, the competition is fierce as the city attracts top talent from Silicon Valley and beyond. Austin consistently has a lower unemployment rate compared to the national average, and its job growth has increased to 3.2%, meaning more opportunities for professionals, which is a major advantage. Austin was named one of the top cities in the U.S. to start a business. What about Dallas? It's best for somebody who is a business professional, an executive, finance experts, those seeking diverse career opportunities. Dallas is a corporate and business powerhouse, home to 24 Fortune 500 headquarters and 42 Fortune 1000 companies, more than almost any other U.S. city. Some of those major companies are AT&T, which I mentioned before, ExxonMobil, JP Morgan Chase, and Southwest Airlines. This makes Dallas one of the best for corporate career growth, particularly in finance, banking, energy, healthcare, and technology sales. And on another note, the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area added over 600,000 jobs over the last decade. This speaks to the area's growth. Though Dallas has a slightly higher unemployment rate than Austin, remember the economy is more stable and diverse, meaning jobs are less vulnerable to market downturns. In terms of the work culture, it's more traditional, structured, and corporate employees tend to dress more formally than in Austin. Office culture is stronger, with many jobs requiring in-person work instead of remote setups. Networking is also a key part of the business world here. Many professionals connect through corporate events, country clubs, and business lunches. Who's the winner for job market and economy, you might be asking? Well, I think it might be both. And it really depends on what industry you're in. But for Dallas, it has an edge because there is more of a diverse market play there. Cost of living and housing. All right, now that we've talked about jobs and salaries, let's get real about living expenses. And let me tell you, Austin and Dallas are not the same when it comes to affordability. Both cities have seen home prices increase, but Austin has been a little extreme, let's be honest. This was driven by the tech boom and an influx of, you guessed it, California transplants. Sorry, California, I had to throw you under the bus a little bit, but it's true. So let's break this down. Austin has become one of the most expensive cities in Texas, and it's only getting pricier. The median home price is $536,500, almost double what it was 10 years ago. Shocking. And rents, that's going to run you $1,600 or more. And if you want to be close to all the action, think $3,000 plus. If you want to live in the trendy areas like South Congress, East Austin, the Domain area, be prepared to pay a premium. Over the last decade, home prices in Austin have surged by more than 85%. Many locals have been priced out, with some moving to the suburbs like Hutto and Kyle and San Marcos and other places that are more affordable. So why is Austin so expensive? Well, you've got the tech industry, right? That's been booming for years. You have limited housing, which means we don't have a lot to offer. And when there is something great, you could find yourself in a competitive situation. And there's a lot of out-of-state buyers that are moving to the area, which also increases that competition. Dallas may be booming, but it's still way more affordable than Austin. That's a fact. The median home price in Dallas is around $425,000, which is 20% lower than in Austin, which is crazy. Fort Worth, even cheaper, over $343,000 is the median home price there. And for rentals, $1,500, just over that. Dallas tends to be more spread out, and finding affordable housing options in the suburbs is not too hard, which is great news, especially for those seeking new construction. There are more suburban developments that can be found in cities like Salina, Forney, Frisco, and McKinney, and they keep growing. Dallas offers bigger homes with lower prices. Hello, making it a great option for families and those looking to get more value for their money. It sounds glorious, right? Buy the dream home with more space on a budget. But there are downsides to both cities, actually. Let's think property taxes, which are expensive, crazy expensive here. Think HOA fees and utility districts. All things that can add up very quickly. So be aware of that and ask about that when you are home shopping. Who's the winner when it comes to housing and affordability? Gotta give it to Dallas, Texas, okay? By the way, you built a really nice home. I mean, really, the styles of home is pretty impressive. All right, let's talk a little fun and adventure and things to do. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about where you live, it's about how you live. And let me tell you, Austin and Dallas could not be more different when it comes to the outdoor activities and entertainment. Austin is all about nature. It truly is. Fitness, it's all about relaxation and the outdoor vibes. Dallas, think upscale entertainment, pro sports, city parks, and more. So whether you're a hiker, sports fan, or nightlife lover, let's see which city fits your lifestyle best. If you love the outdoors, Austin is your dream city. Austin has over 500 parks, making it one of the greenest cities in Texas. There's places like Zilkard Park, Austin's most famous park, home to the Austin City Limits or ACL Festival, Barton Springs Pool, which is a natural spring-fed swimming hole around 68 degrees, which is awesome, Lady Bird Lake, which has 10 miles of trails along the lake with stunning downtown views, the Greenbelt, a huge network of trails and biking systems, and you get a chance to see all of the waterfalls as you go through nature. How amazing is that? Bottom line, if you love hiking, kayaking, and outdoor fitness, Austin is the best city in Texas for you. While Austin is all about nature, Dallas is more about structured recreation and big league entertainment. Now, that's not to say that there's no parks in Dallas. In fact, there was a report done by Trust for Public Land ranked Dallas as 38, okay? 38, even higher than Austin in its annual ranking for the city that has accessibility to parks. Now, just because they have that doesn't mean that they changed their culture to outdoor living like it is here in Austin. Let's be clear. They do, however, have a huge sports culture, which we'll talk about here in a second. Here are some great outdoor options for you if you're considering Dallas as home. Great Trinity Forest, the largest urban hardwood forest in the U.S. It's about 6,000 acres. White Rock Park, a 9-mile biking and walking trail with scenic lake views. Clyde Warren Park, which is downtown. It's an urban park built over the freeway. You heard me correct, over the freeway. It features food trucks, live music, and yoga. River Legacy Park, which is a huge preserve with hiking trails and picnic areas. Dallas is a sports city through and through. If you're a diehard sports fan, this is the place to be. One of the most famous sports franchises in the world is here, which is the Dallas Cowboys, along with the Dallas Mavericks if you're into hooping. Y'all like my skills? Let's not forget the Texas Rangers if you're into MLB, a top-notch team with a brand new stadium. And then we have the Dallas Stars, a must-watch for hockey lovers. And a crowd favorite in my house, anything dealing with soccer, you've got the Dallas FC. If watching pro sports is your thing, Dallas wins hands down. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we have a team here in Austin, the Austin FC, but that's our only professional team. For me, Austin was the better choice. I love the creativity, the outdoor scene, and the strong sense of community. But I totally get why people love Dallas. If you want a mix of big city business and luxury, Dallas might just be your spot. Now, I know y'all are going to say, Angie, you're missing something, okay? That's totally fine. I want to know what I'm missing. Let me know down in the comments. Are you Team Austin or are you Team Dallas? Hey, are you thinking about moving to Texas? My team and I would love to be the ones to help you. Did you find this video helpful? Then hit that like button. And if you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss a thing. And I'll see y'all on the next one.